Okay, guys, so it's been over a year since college students Kaylee, Xana, Madison, and Ethan were brutally unalived in their off campus home. The killings shocked America as four students have been brutally stabbed in their rented college house by a mystery killer who broke in the middle of the night. Bryan Kohberger, a former PhD criminology student at nearby Washington State University, was arrested on December 30th during a raid that took place at his parents' house. Now, Bryan Kohberger has remained in Laytye County Jail in Moscow, Idaho since his arrest. Today, Bryan appeared at two hearings, one which was sealed to the public and one that was not only open to the public but was live streamed on the judge's YouTube channel. Judge John Judge, who is presiding over the case, made himself a YouTube channel and actually went live during the hearing. If you didn't have a chance to watch, here's what went down. Bryan Kohberger had his motion to dismiss his quadruple murder charges denied. He looked emotionless as the judge handed down this decision. The motion was rejected over delays to the case. So basically, if the judge granted the dismissal, the prosecution had already stated they would go back and have him indicted again, from my understanding. So he essentially would end up right back in the same situation, facing murder charges. So it would just prolong the inevitable, from my understanding. The judge additionally refused to grant a permissive appeal, which would allow Bryan Kohberger's team to appeal to the Supreme Court. So now they can't even go to the Supreme Court and ask for a dismissal from the Supreme Court to overrule Judge John Judge's decision. Now, we were hoping that a trial date would be set today, but that did not happen. The DA argued to the judge that they would like the trial to happen in the summer of 2024, so this summer. However, the defense said there was absolutely no way that they could be ready for this quadruple homicide before the summer of 2025, so next year. Ann Taylor, who represents Bryan Kohberger, argued that she could not be an effective counsel for Bryan without the appropriate amount of time. It appears she is setting up an argument for like a possible appeal later. So if Bryan is convicted, they can file an appeal under an ineffective assistance of counsel. At the hearing today, she indicated that there could be anywhere from she either said 400 or 500 witnesses in the case. And she also believed that the trial would take anywhere from 12 to 15 weeks. And from my understanding, the prosecution was thinking that it would last about 6 weeks. So that's more than double what the prosecution was stating. Ann Taylor bringing these factors up about the amount of witnesses and how long she believed the trial to last was basically to support her argument that she needed more time to prepare. And like I said, stating this seems to be, not only for the purpose of if she probably does need more time, that probably is true, but it also sets up a valid argument on an appeal. Ineffective assistance of counsel can be strong grounds for appeal after a conviction. Now, after hearing both sides give their statements on when they think a trial date should be set, the judge decided that he would not be setting a trial date today. He apologized to the families of the victims for the delay, saying that his heart goes out to the victims and he can't imagine the pain and the grief they feel, that he understands that they probably feel like they have this just hanging over their heads and it affects them in their ability to move forward with life. But he wants to ensure that the trial only takes place once and that they leave no room for error or retrials. The high-profile nature of the case also had Bryan Kohberger's defense team floating around the possibility of a change of venue for the trial, which is opposed by the prosecution, who wants the proceedings to stay in Laytye County. So as of now, we have no court date, no change of venue. I suspect it probably will be tried in Laytye County, but, that's just me guessing. Bryan Kohberger denies the killings, but has yet to make any statement himself or any public statement himself. We will continue to keep up with this, you guys, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure your notification bell is on so you are notified of any time I do go live. So basically, not a lot happened today. Like I said, no court date. His motion to dismiss was denied. His motion to bring this to the Supreme Court, he was told no, don't do it. It's just going to prolong the inevitable because we're going to file again. We're going to indict you again. So don't even do it. Now, I do want to say Emily D. Baker, which is a lawyer here on YouTube, she said that she feels like they will still probably bring this to the Supreme Court, but she feels it will go nowhere. So that's where we're at today, you guys. Like I said, we're going to continue to keep up with this. Not a lot of progress, no court date, nothing. But we do know that it's not going to be dismissed. So there's that. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below and make sure you follow this account for all your true crime updates. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.